Well, I'm a YMCA kid. I grew up in Peoria, Illinois, and the YMCA was my home. It's there where I learned to swim, where I came to play basketball. And in that era, we had a junior development program, and I became part of the junior leadership program, which meant that we worked with kids in day camps. And then as I moved into college, I became director of the summer day camp for the Peoria YMCA. In 1981, when I came to Indianapolis, shortly thereafter, I became a board member of the Greater Indianapolis YMCA. So my young world was shaped by my Y experience and individuals who had an influence on me.
He came into the Jordan YMCA. He was always friendly and spoke to the staff and to members. He was a very approachable guy. I think he really liked the Jordan YMCA and was really helpful with our activities and fundraising, and members that just love and still talk about Dr. Enright.
He has a really great sense of humor and a hearty laugh. He's always trying to figure out how he can be helpful to somebody in a variety of ways. I have benefited so much from his encouraging texts and calls. You know, for many years he led the Lake Family Institute at the School of Philanthropy, the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy, and it's extended his impact out throughout the entire country because of that.
I had a second career at the Indiana University School of Philanthropy for 12 years. And while I was there, I became a good friend of a man who was instrumental in East Lake development in Atlanta, Georgia. And we brought Tom, we had a distinguished visitors program, so I brought Tom to Indianapolis to tell his story. And so we took a group down to Atlanta, and later that became the Avondale Meadows YMCA.
He treats his work by holding the organization in trust. It's going deep. It's trying to make sure that you have the best interest of the organization at heart, and I think that's how he approaches everything he does.
When I arrived as your CEO, oh my gosh, 32 years ago, time flies, the Board Development Committee selected and recruited Dr. Bill Enright to serve as chair just for 1 year, knowing that he could get more done in 1 year than most others could do in 3. They could not have chosen a more perfect leader.
Dr. Enright has been a leader throughout our community, not just the Y. He's been a leader in Lilly Endowment, in Indiana School of Philanthropy, to make sure that we live those Christian principles. Include things like justice, equity, inclusion, grace and love.
When I was at the School of Philanthropy, the director of that was a man by the name of Bob Payton. He said it is voluntary service for the public good. And in volunteering, we are working for the well-being not only of the community, but all of the institutions that have nurtured us and played a role in our lives. You will grow, it will broaden your horizons, and you're not just living for yourself. Then you're living for others, which is where one finds, I think, meaning and purpose in life. I would not be sitting here talking with you if it were not for Jim Kittle. Jim Kittle was a member of my congregation. And then Jim once said to me, "What are your interests in?" So I talked. He said, "Okay, you are a YMCA kid. The next thing I know, I'm on the board of the Greater Indianapolis YMCA." I think he kind of made a statement like, in serving others, we flourish. In living only for ourselves, we wither and we wane. The C in what was YMCA, what does that mean? And I see that as part of a mission of the Y. From all the different backgrounds, the cultures that are emerging in our country today, as a haven, a safe place for all of those people. And that puts a smile on my face.
I'd like to thank Bill for all the support he's given me over the years and the wisdom he shared with me. I'm just eternally grateful for that. There's no one like him.
A movement is known by the quality of the people it honors. Bill, by celebrating you today, we reaffirm the greatness of our mission and service to others. Thank you, Bill.
I'm here because of my friend Jim Kittle, and that makes it a most significant honor. Thank you.